What's up guys, Elfis here, and today we're going to be doing just a Heroes of New Earth gameplay. Well, actually, sorry, let me rephrase that. Today we're going to be doing another episode of Queuein Up. This is a normal mode game. I just want to go ahead and note real quick, before anything, that I talk about the patch or anything like that while we're playing, I love that they extended the timer for all pick. I've been waiting for that for so long. A minute is not enough time to coordinate with randoms. Thank you, S2, for extending that. That was ridiculous. Like, a minute is not enough time to coordinate in solo queue, okay? So thank you for that. I love that, okay? Before we get into anything, really, we have to pick a hero. Based on what we're seeing so far, who am I going to pick? Let's see. I kind of want to play Rampage, actually. I haven't played Rampage in a while. It's been a long time since I played Rampage. He's a fun hero. He's not really my style. I'm not really the kind of style of initiator. I'm a bit more passive for the most part. I kind of like to play kind of ranged, you know, like defensive, like, you know, back, you know, stay out of the middle of things, carries kind of, for the most part. But I do enjoy Rampage. He is fun. It's just that he's not necessarily my type. Mid, I suppose. That guy's going mids, or so he supposes. Do I have any skins for him? Nah, unfortunately. I didn't think I did. We got Devourer. Well, at least he picked... Okay, so they have Devourer and Deadwood? What? Okay, this is going to be weird. I'll talk about that in a second, though. Okay, so I just want to mention real quick, it's actually good that he picked Valkyrie. Pseudo-blinks and blinks tend to be not counters to Devourer, against mid I'm talking about, but at least they gimp Devourer's ability to kill, due to the fact that if you time it very nicely, and it does take a little bit of precision. I'm not sure why this happens every time now. That's a little bit annoying, to be honest with you, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It's just, did we get a lodestone? Oh, no, sorry, Berserker. So Berserker's going top, so that means I'm going bot. I don't mind. Some of the new avatars as well are a bit odd. For example, Slithers just kind of feels a little weird now. Feels like a plant to me, not like a lizard. Like he's like a lizardy kind of serpent that I feel like he is, you know. But that's just me, I guess. I don't know. Maybe some people agree with it. Okay, so it's me and VJ. VJ. Good old VJ. Gonna go ahead and just set up my items the way I'm liking them. Set up my hotkeys, and then we'll talk about... Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead... let's see, how does the auto level work? Might of the Herd at level 1? No, you're out of your mind. Horn Strike at level 1. Literally...
You take toxicity first.
Almost 80% of the time. You want to go counter? You want to go ward the pole, bro? Yes, you do. Let's go. You get Horn Strike first almost 80% of the time to help you farm. Like 80, 90% of the time. There's very few excuses for doing that. There are cases that you would not do it, but this isn't one of them. I'm going to be against... I presume Solstice is going to be jungling. I'm going to... Are you going to... Oh, you're waiting. Yeah, good job. Okay, we have Solstice, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. He can't stop our ward, so feel free. Ward at the right time. Just so you know, he's waiting to ward, so that way the ward will last longer. It's something that people who actually know the concept behind pole warding kind of think about while they're doing it. Looks like we got a little bit going on up here. Devourer. For those of you who play Devourer, he kind of sucks until you get his hook. Just decay, he can't do anything really. So, okay, so you got a double ward at level 1. I would have delayed this ward, but he really wants to just fuck Solstice over, I guess. He is not a fan of Solstice, apparently. So what this is going to cause Solstice to do is it's going to cause him to be less passive in the jungle and more aggressive, or it should anyways, which essentially means he'll be ganking more frequently. Yeah, Silhouette solo is what I was kind of presuming. I was figuring they might send Deadwood solo because of the fact that he, you know, they got 2 solo mids, but I wasn't really expecting it. That was just, they might. It was a possibility. Where is Deadwood? He went mid, so Devourer's... I guess gonna go top. Okay, they actually killed the guy who shouldn't have been there to begin with, so that's fine. Can you get some harassment, please? Thank you. Good job. Alright, so team composition. Let's see what we got. Ah, I missed that. Okay, so team composition-wise, it's gonna be Rampage, Blitz, Voodoo Jester, Valkyrie, Slither versus Deadwood, Devourer, Silhouette, Solstice, and Succubus. So we have better team composition. We have good initiation with me and even Berserker to an extent, although not necessarily as much as Rampage. And I like to actually, I like maxing the Might of the Herd first. I just don't like getting it at level 1. Unless you're planning on a gank, it's nice for the slow and stuff. But even then, Horn Strike works well for the gank too. So I mean, it's a little bit up for debate, I guess, depending on. Oh, I stopped the animation. That was poor. So we have better initiation. Well, not necessarily better, but we have initiation. We have a carry with me and again Blitzcrank. This isn't League of Legends. Blitz. What's his name? Berserker. Berserker, not Blitz. What am I thinking? Sorry, guys. Berserker to an extent. So that's something to note. They have a better carry. They have Silhouette. Silhouette is top tier. I think most people would consider her one of the hardest carries in the game. You know, with there's a few that are top tier up there. Silhouette being one of them. So I'm gonna grab my boots real quick because boots are OP on Voodoo. I'm still getting used to the new chat with the pictures and stuff next to it. Sorry, I got distracted there for a minute. Boots are OP on Rampage, like I was saying. They're just OP. Boots are awesome. If you don't get boots like your first item, you're retarded. So, for those of you who don't know, Rampage converts movement speed to attack damage, assuming you're putting points into the Might of the Herd. I just missed the last hit. I'm bad. Oh my god. So he converts movement speed to damage. Nice job getting the last hit instead of letting him deny it. Which essentially means that you want to build, in theory, it depends on how you want to build him, but for the most part, well, I'll talk about it when I'm picking my items, but for the most part, you would build items that would give you movement speed as well as other stats that you would like. And I'll give you a few examples, the primary example being a Frostburn. It gives you literally everything you would want on Rampage. Literally everything. Strength, which is damage, as well as health. It gives you the attack speed from the agility. It gives you a slow as well as a movement speed boost. It gives you literally everything you want. The other thing to note is that means that Ghost Marchers is the obvious choice on Rampage. His attack animation seems worse in this new patch. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just haven't played him in a long time. But so that means you want to build Ghost Marchers. There's pretty much no exception to that ever. I can't think of a single time it would be acceptable to get, for example, Steam Boots. Just because. Well, not really just because of the reasons I've already stated.
That's fine.
But there may be an example of a time that it would be acceptable, depending on how you want to build, but for the most part, not so much. Let's see. After that, I'm probably going to go Frostburn. That's usually my go-to item for Rampage. I love it. For the reasons already stated. There's just no reason not to get it. We're going to go ahead and grab a level and charge at the moment. And we're going to keep maxing Herd. And then after that, sometimes I max Charge, sometimes I max Horn Strike. It's a little bit up for debate. Again, kind of a bit game by game. Bot's missing, so that's a little bit... Okay, there he is. I was going to say that's a bit worrying, but he's back, so it's all good. So yeah, like I was saying, it kind of depends per game, but not really. I mean, thank you. It's just one of those things you have to... Oh, why was it attacking me? That's weird. Tower AI, too good, I guess, with this new update. So they... I think I got sidetracked. Their team composition kind of sucks. They have Devourer and Deadwood, which isn't terrible. I've seen worse, I guess. It's just not good. So you have two solo mid-heroes. It's kind of odd, is all. They kind of both filled the same role of like the early game ganker, damage dealer kind of player, and then they scale to a tank, you know, late game. It just kind of is an odd choice to get both of them. I like either hero, actually. I just don't like them both on the same team. So keep that in mind, I guess. Voodoo Jester, we got plenty of support on my team. I like the Voodoo Jester. Slither's not really a support, but people play him a lot of the time in a supporting manner, I guess would be the way to say it, even though he is not a support. And I'll be the first one to tell you that he doesn't have much that would consider him a support. He has a lot of slow, actually 2 slows. But you know, one of his slows is essentially like more than one slow, because it has those little wards that can essentially, you know, you spawn every few minutes. So I'm gonna go finish my boots here one sec. But so he's not really a support though. He's more of like a kind of a nuker, but like a dot nuker. You know, like he's not a nuker in the typical sense of the word, but he nukes over time. Like his damage is very good if you do it. You know, his overtime nuke damage is his ultimate, his Q, his wards. I think no, actually, you know what? His wards I think don't apply any dot damage, but then his passive auto attack does a dot damage on top of that. So we haven't really been zoning her, by the way. I've been kind of not focusing on it, unlike what I should be doing, which is focusing on it. Wow, that was bad. But it's just, I mean, I don't want to say it's not that big of a deal. It's a very big deal, actually, letting, you know, in a 2v1, letting Silhouette get the farm that she wants. That's a huge deal. It's just that, again, I just haven't been worrying about it. For no particular reason, just because I'm bad at this game, I guess. I'm going to grab a TP, only because my farm's actually doing decent. I'm not like ahead of where I should be, but I'm certainly just about on par of where I should be, which is fine for me. That's, again, I should be ahead considering the lane that we're up against and the lane we have and blah 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 blah, but can we get some combo deny this? No? Nice job, awesome. Okay, I was hoping Voodoo Jester would like notice that I was attacking that and do what he's supposed to do and like join in, but it's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Mystic Vestments because they don't have an insane amount of magic damage, but they do have some, so get the French toast out of my way, Jesus Christ. Who did I just see down here, by the way? I saw another person down here. Damn it, that would be nice if I knew who I saw. Considering how many of them are missing, I should kind of pay attention and be careful. It's not exactly like... Yeah, it was Devourer. Okay, so, it's fine. Thankfully, he's no good at hooking. You're not tough, bro. Get out of my face. Yeah, he's not scary when he's under-leveled. Sorry, Devourer, but you fed that first kill, which essentially makes you useless for the most part. So I guess in that case, it's good that you have a Rampage or a Deadwood, because he can fill in where you clearly could not do it. But hey, that's not something you should plan on. So are we going? Is that what we're doing? No? We changing our mind? Get out of my face, dude. Seriously. I kind of wish I had some more regen. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. It's all good. Not that big of a deal. Rampage has fairly decent tanky nature. Not, you know, like innately like the tankiest player in the game, but certainly he certainly has, to an extent, a very significant amount of tanking. And this guy is bad. He did not realize that I could see him, I guess. I don't understand. Does he not know that he's most definitely seeable? Can we get him stun? Stun? No, no stun. Okay. So now I'm dead. Yeah. So poor initiation on my part for the most part, to be honest with you. We did get one. I was hoping we would get two. Even if I died, that's fine if we trade for two. We didn't, obviously. And I can charge back as long as she doesn't go B or anything, so it's fine. Or I could charge another lane, actually. What do we got? Solstice in mid. Valkyrie there. What do we got top? Succubus. Okay, so neither of them are really doing too much. Solstice items below. Holy crap. Charging suck. Or not suck, sorry. Not suck. Sill. My bad. Okay, so no ult though. Care. Just want to let them know. I'm not 6, so keep that in mind. And also, you should keep in mind that you actually build up movement speed over a period of time. Wow, that's interesting. And unfortunate that Devourer happens to be right there. Please tank this hook, somebody. Thank you. Nice. That's nice. So if we can get it right, we could get them. Nice. There we go. I was hoping somebody would. Very good job. Where's Devourer? Because we could actually kill him too. He was pretty low. I know that. He wasn't like ridiculously low, but do we have any health potions? Anybody? No. Okay. I was kind of hoping somebody might have a health potion for me. That would be nice. Yeah, I'm dead. So that was my own fault. I didn't know where Devourer was. I was hoping he would be trying to get me from over here, is why I was hiding behind the creeps that way, but wasn't the way I thought it was, so it is what it is. I probably should have just gone B, but, you know, mistakes be mistakes. It happens, I guess. Nothing to cry over. You know what I mean? No point crying over spilled milk. So, let's get into it. Let's talk about team-wise. We're winning. I kind of assumed we would be winning just based off of team composition. I'm hoping Devourer will show himself again. That would be nice. Charging, suck. Wait for me, then we can kill. So I'm going to charge Succubus. I got ult. Key thing to note, Succubus's sleep will not work on me when I'm charging like this. So you are dead, Succubus. I really hope you make the attempt at ultimating. Nope. Key thing to note, you're dead. Try and sleep me. Yeah, there you go. Okay, perfect. So we did get Deadwood, we got Succubus, we got everybody. Good job. Alright, I mean, there were only 2 of them, but that's fine. Nerds. I guess Deadwood's a bit upset that we killed him. I'm not sure. He was diving a tower. I don't know why he's like expecting to get away with that. I wouldn't let him get away with that, but hey, what you gonna do? People will be mad. Just happened. So, okay, so we're winning. Unfortunately, it's a key thing to note that even though we're winning, probably on experience and gold, and definitely on kills, we may not technically be winning, because you have to kind of think about how the game's going. We haven't taken a single tower yet, and they have a harder carry than we do. Now, it doesn't just come down to who has the harder carry, alright? This is in casual mode, so it's not like, oh, you have harder carry, okay, GG, 50 minutes, and you win the game. Not necessarily. In normal mode, it really comes down to team. So you really need to play as a team. And I'm actually going to build a Helm of the Black Legion. Did I say portal key on... What? No, don't get a portal key on... No. Oh, we got ultimate? We got... Oh, no. No. I don't want that happening. Oh, no! Somebody free me! Free me, Slither! Why would you not free me? Are you out of your mind, man? Oh, we got Devour. Okay, we got everybody. That's fine, then. He should have freed me. For those of you who don't know, Succubus's ability like that, you can take it from somebody. I took it from her. I don't think she used it on me. I think she used it on herself, and I stole it. She essentially puts someone to sleep, you know, an ally or an enemy, or herself. And whoever attacks her with an auto attack, not a skill. If you use a skill, it cancels it. If you attack with an auto attack, it steals it. It puts you asleep and awakens the person that was asleep. So I stole it, I believe. Oh, come on. Ooh, I suck at last two. I stole it from her, I believe. I believe that's what happened. I could be mistaken, but I think that's what happened. I kind of want to go B for mana and then charge somebody, because I don't have the... Oh, never mind. Because I don't have the... Oh, sorry. Shit, sorry. I wasn't thinking. That was my mistake. Oh, that was my mistake. Totally my mistake. You want to try and kill this? We could definitely try and kill this. Don't scare him. Oh, Solstice ult. No. Okay. Never mind. I'm out. Let's go. I can't pull anybody, though. No, I can't do anything. No, that's it. Fucking cool. Right? What did you expect me to do? You got ulted by 2 people. You were dead before I could even get off an attack. Could even attack. Shut up. Like, stop crying when you... Okay, that was my own fault for talking to him. My mistake for even trying to do that. That was dumb of me. Yep. You sat by for 15... Okay. Okay, ignoring you. Bye. I don't argue with people in chat. If you're going to be stupid, then goodbye. That's how it is. Okay, so let's get back into the game. 3-1 Deadwood. That's kind of unfortunate. What's my next... I still haven't completed that. Sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and charge somebody. Probably Silhouette down here. That would be nice. Oh, 2 of them here, 3 of them missing. So not a good idea to charge in blindly. I would like to charge somebody just to use his movement. I'm going to charge Silhouette. I keep calling her Succubus. Why do I keep doing that? I'm going to charge Silhouette, but I'll probably cancel it. See, this is where I should have charged. Yeah. Going to go ahead and port, because they need ports. Stuns. What are we doing? Yes, he's dead now, hopefully. Yeah, he'll ult, but it's not going to be enough. So Devour's really far behind at this point. He's, like, on par level-wise with, like, me. I mean, he's just below me, and, you know, he's the lowest level in the game, with the exception of who's this? Succubus, sorry. With the exception of Succubus, that's fine, you know, blast your little trap. As long as we're all here, and people don't get scared. So that was stupid. If we can get some backup, if I can get some backup, nah, that's okay. As long as we get a kill, though, it's okay. Nope, you guys need to leave right now. Silhouette is going to destroy you guys. You used all your ultimates. You don't have what you need to fight this. Leave. No. You used all your ultimates in the previous fight. Why are we going in? Oh my god, what is wrong with this? What is wrong with this? I don't understand. What's wrong with this? Why would you do that? So, okay. So, 276 gold per minute, even though I have 3 deaths, really? I mean, geez, that's a lot to me. Alright, so that was very big misplay. It's a little bit misplay by I thought, had I turned around and we fought that, I thought I would be able to net some kills. I thought we would be able to get some work done. That's not the case, obviously. We all saw that. We saw me die. But that's fine, assuming we were going to make it up. So I'm hoping she fights these creeps or something.
We've been winning all games. Stop fucking flipping out.
That would be awesome. AFK. Good job. Okay, Valkyrie. This guy's the biggest crybaby I've ever seen. 0-2. Not even really doing anything. So she saw me coming. Yeah, she backed off because she saw me past the creeps. I was hoping maybe she wasn't paying attention. It's all good, though. She was. No big deal. We just back off, and we'll call it a day. So those are the upsides and downsides of Rampage. So gotta back off now. Deadwood. I'm not sure if he has a PK yet. Does he? Yes, he does. Okay. So he has a PK. That's fine, though. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it is. It's kind of an early PK, but it's not like a PK that's, like, beyond reasonable. I'll let him have him, even though I probably need it more. I don't really care either way. I mean, I'm 1-3-4. Slither's been doing alright, so it's okay. 4-0. I'm not upset. Are we not gonna... we changed our mind? We don't want to go now? Okay, can we... Alright, oh, never mind. Alright, so we're changing our mind. We kind of pinged, and then we're like, no, never mind. So, alright, all good. So now I'm going to start building my Frostburn. I'm not going to get a Shaman's Headdress or anything like that. I'm going to get a Frostburn, and the first part I'm going to get is the Ice Brand, because the strength applies more to me than the move speed. Move speed's nice, but you shouldn't prioritize getting move speed items over your items that you really need, over your core items, and that's something you kind of see some Rampages who don't think things through do. You notice how I also got a little bit of survivability with the Helm of the Black Legion before I did that. So this guy's really getting annoying. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with you. Thank you. Jesus freaking Christ. Can I get a charge? Oh, come on, somebody help me. Nope. So, yeah. So this is what I was saying when I mentioned that even though we're winning on kills, we may not necessarily be winning. And the reasoning for that is because of this player right here. Silhouette is, again, one of the hardest carries in the game and will dominate this game if we don't deal with her. And the way to deal with her is to focus her, obviously. No, she's actually really good at positioning. Now, if you'll note, she didn't actually join in the fight until after we had already turned our focus onto Deadwood, who we killed, but our focus onto Deadwood and the other heroes. And that's something you need to kind of think about when you're playing a carry. It's actually a really big deal, and I don't want to say not a lot of people do it, because there are plenty of people that realize that positioning is a very significant chunk of the game, but you need to also realize that if you wait too long before you come in to help, you're not playing it right. So there's a balance point in between waiting and coming in to help. And it's a little bit... It's a little bit, you know, game by game and fight by fight, depending on how much you're getting focused and how much damage you're taking and X, Y, Z. She's the highest level in the game, tied for her at least. So she doesn't necessarily need to be super scared of coming in. And that's fine. What is I don't know what they're talking about. I can only sort of hear. I'm going to go ahead and mute people, I think. That's what I'm going to do, because it gets annoying. It really does. And so anyway, so Silhouette doesn't really need to... I see Devourer, so I need to be careful for a hook, the two of them. That was the worst hook I've ever seen in my entire life. Jesus Christ, he's just going to try and walk up and ult me, I guess. No, that's not going to happen. So, if he lands a hook and an ult on me with Silhouette there, I'm dead. I'm dead, like 100%. Those two are very strong against me, considering I'm not super fat or anything. So it's just something I need to kind of pay attention to while I'm farming. Yeah, so they went bot, so that means I either need to go bot or push. I'm going to go bot. So they need help. I think this is too late, you know what I mean? We can't fight this now, so we need to back out. Yeah, don't go in, please. Please don't go in, team. I'm going to go ahead and buy that, just so I don't waste my gold if we do decide to go into this fight. Are we going? No? Okay. So, it was a 4v4 after we lost someone, so I'm not saying we should initiate simply because it's a 4v4, but we shouldn't have initiated because... Ooh, they redid the dragon, too. We shouldn't have initiated... Okay, I guess we don't want to stack? Sure, why not? We shouldn't have initiated because we were low on mana, low on health, we used some abilities. It's not... You kind of need to just keep in mind a good fight versus a bad fight. It's not all about the numbers. There are other factors that play very big roles in it, and some people don't pay attention to them, and that's part of the reason why the 1500s exist. I'm going to go ahead and charge him. Probably not the best idea. Alright, Silhouette's mid. Never mind. So Silhouette's mid. This should be essentially a free kill. Let me go ahead and pull him off of her. That's nice. Oh, denied. No, that's not nice. Oh, I thought... Can we get some support here? Yeah? Okay, so this should be a free kill. He initiated onto me. Kind of an odd choice. I'm literally probably not the tankiest, the second tankiest, only exception being Berserker right there. I'm the second tankiest player on our team, but definitely out of the three of us right there. And he chose me to initiate on. A bit of an odd choice. I don't really get it, but I mean, he's been kind of doing that all game. He's been kind of focusing me. We could take this tower, Slither. Come on, wake up. He's been doing that 2 or 3 times now, where he's like focused me, and then I don't know, and it hasn't worked out. It's worked out for him once or twice because I was a lower level. But once you get up there a little bit, and now I've got a helm on top of that, but I'm gonna port back because I can charge. But once you get a helm, it kind of flips. You can't really do that anymore against a Rampage because he's very tanky. Sorry, I just hit the mic. He gets very tanky. He's a strength hero. Strength heroes in general, pretty damn tanky. Gonna go ahead and charge Devourer just to you know, go to a lane. I'll probably back off before the end, I would think. Not sure, but probably. I imagine he's gonna go B here in a minute, so we'll see. If he goes B, which he is, so we don't have any wards that I can see the rest of them, so I don't want to go this far. Yeah, no, I'm backing out because I'm not going that far. So that's too many of them missing, that is. With 4 of them missing, I'm not going to go diving past the river with no wards. It's not going to happen because it's a foolish mistake. People who are ahead end up making mistakes like that simply because they're like, oh, I'm ahead. I can do whatever I want. That's not the case. No, don't. I just pinged. Why would you? I said don't. No. Don't do that. It was kind of a stupid mistake. I mean, it worked out, but I still stand by that was not the right move to make. And I mean, just because things work out, I mean, that was a poor choice. So we didn't know where Succubus was. It looks like Succubus might be AFK. I'm not sure. Well, maybe not actually. Silhouette was bottom, but if you pay attention, he has a TP. He could have been in the fight a few seconds later. We could have made a very grave mistake there. I'm actually going to pay attention to this. No, somebody, thank you. So yeah, let her go. She blew the ultimate. That's fine. That's all we wanted. Thank you for taking it off of me this time. This time he took the sleep off of me. If you watched, he attacked me. You can take it off your allies too. You can attack. If you press the attack command and click your allies, you can attack them, and it will take the sleep off of you. No, guys, B. That's a very, very bad initiation. So the only problem this game has, for us that is that we're winning. We're still in the lead, but we're getting closer and closer to the point in the game where Silhouette is going to start dominating. And I mean dominating. Like, she's just going to start just, you know, like 4 hitting us. Oops, I meant to click the Minotaur. But she's just going to start, like, literally just destroying us. And careful up here, please, Valkyrie. And that's not good, because usually when they have better carry... Now, again, it doesn't come down to just who has the better carry, but when they do have the better carry, I don't have any mana for a charge. So, I don't know what to tell you. You're on your own. Yeah, we're not going to catch him. So when you do have the mana for a carry, or when you do have the better carry, usually you want it to get to late game. It's not just about who has the better carry, so I don't want to kind of confuse people into thinking that if you have a better carry, you win the game. That's not true. But, is that DD? Oh, a regen. Sweet. Awesome sauce. Valkyrie's going to come down here, but oh, that's not Valkyrie. I was going to say, I hate Valkyrie anyways, so that's fine. Soul? No, I want to... Oh, crap. I didn't click it. No, I wanted to click somebody. At least somebody. No, can we get some sight on somebody? They probably have wards. They kind of both seem to back right as we were crossing over this little ramp right here. But it's not guaranteed. It's just... So, yeah, we're dead. Yeah, both of us are dead. So, it comes down to wards. They had 4 of them there. I would imagine they have wards because they planned for that. It looked like they planned to kill us. Kind of bad judgment there. You weren't going to kill him. I'm not sure what the idea was, but... So it came down to we shouldn't have been there. We don't have wards, so we don't know where any of them are. Not to mention, we actually don't know if they have wards. They could have seen us right here, and immediately 4 of them, or in this case, I think all 5 of them, but 4 of them could have come to kill us. Now, if we had wards, we could have potentially made that into something much better. We would have seen the 4 of them coming. I hope we're going to get a deny. Deny that. Pink. No, he's not going to get it. It's dead. Oh, pink. Yes! Oh my god, I actually misjudged that. Oh, I thought that last catapult attack was going to kill it. Very good job. Nice. I want to hold on to that. So now my goal, I guess I should say, we're going after Solstice now. Charging. I'm charging, be aware. Not that he can hear me, so I'm not sure why I just said that out loud, but so I'm charging on Solstice. I imagine he'll back off here in a minute, because like I said, if I pass this and he backs off, they probably have wards. So he didn't back off. No, it looks like he maybe either doesn't have wards or isn't paying attention. Either way, though, that's good for us. I don't want to waste my ultimate if I don't need to, which I don't. Awesome. So we can make an attempt to push this tower 4v5, even with their silhouette up. I still have my ultimate. We can definitely make an attempt at this. A very good attempt, actually. I mean, as long as we don't get hooked, which I'm trying to avoid. Oh, I don't have my... as long as we can avoid getting a free pick-off. And I wish Valkyrie would get with us. I mean, he can't do anything against a silhouette, so I'm not sure why he's top, like, attempting... It looks like he's, like, kind of attempting to stop him from free farming, but you can't. Silhouette will kill you, Valkyrie, if you try and fight that, so that's... We want to back off now. It's... Whoa! Okay, or maybe we don't want to back off now. What do I know? Alright, so now we're in a little bit of trouble here. Yeah, just a little bit. His PK is off till poison wears off. Okay, that's cool, but, I mean, we can't fight a 3v4, or in this case, now it's 5, because he's back up. Oh, no! So I'm gonna pop his null stone, maybe that'll help. No, you're gone, man, I'm not gonna help you on that one. You're dead. So, yeah, so this is it. 9-1 now. Silhouette is playing very well. Silhouette is the MVP of the game by far. I mean, he's played pretty good, actually, like almost phenomenally throughout the entire game. They're still freaking getting mad at Valkyrie for no reason. I don't know why. Valkyrie, you can't out-carry Silhouette, okay? So if that's what it appears Valkyrie's trying to do, you can't do it. Okay, it's not possible hero versus hero. You need to be a better player. And you're not. You're not a better player than the Silhouette, so it's not going to happen. That's something you need to be aware of. This Valkyrie either isn't aware of it or is just trolling, in which case, either case, actually, I hate you, Valkyrie. So, it happens. It's just life, you know. You gotta get used to it. I don't waste my freaking horn strike. Gotta be careful, since I can't see across the river, I gotta be careful for a random hook flying out of nowhere and killing me, probably. I mean, obviously the hook itself wouldn't kill me, but the hook plus all the damage that would ensue from the hook will kill me. We got a rune down here. Rune's top, they probably took it, but I'll go check just in case. No harm in that. So we got a Devourer who's going for the rune. I'm not going to fight him for it, because I don't... Oh! I didn't see how low he is, but... Charging... No, I didn't get the charge off. Okay. There's like a cast time on the charge, FYI, for those of you who haven't noticed. It's a fairly decent cast time for it. You know, it's not meant to be used as a nuke, it's meant to be used as like an across map kind of thing, so... Something to pay attention to. There is a fairly lengthy cast time on it. It's not like a crazy lengthy cast time. It's like half a second probably, if I was to guess. I'll let Slither have them. You're more than welcome to, Slither. I don't mind either way. I just want experience, really. Thank you. We got a rune down here in 5 seconds. We can go ahead and grab that. So I went for Helm first. Okay, that's not a problem. But Helm first into a Frostburn, and my Frostburn is super delayed. 30 minutes. I should have had the Frostburn by like 20, maybe 24, 23, something along those lines. I should have had the Frostburn earlier, is the point I'm trying to get across. I see them coming out to kill me. I'm not going to stick around to see how many of them there are. Not in the mood to die at the moment. So 31-minute Frostburn. Yeah, that's a little bit delayed. It's not ridiculously delayed. I mean, it could be worse, but certainly not good. So my next item's probably going to be a Soul's Bulwark. Oh, you know what, actually? No, you know what, because they have a whole bunch of, like, superior and physical now. So I was going to say it might be a Shrunken Head, but no, it's not going to be a Shrunken Head. Yeah, no, it's not going to be a Shrunken Head. I don't want a Shrunken Head that bad because of its lack of use. Wow, that was a really nice ability there. Really nice portal key-like time. So I want to run away, but I'm dead. So I'm dead. Oh, nice ultimate by Valkyrie. Good timed ultimate. it saved me at least, probably saved more than that. We really need to, yeah, pop his, yeah, but he's going to just pour it out on us, so we need to focus on Silhouette. The Silhouette's playing extremely well. As I've said, he's playing really well, to be honest with you. Like, I would love to have this Silhouette on my team. Why am I frozen? Okay. Very good job. Oh, we're going to keep chasing. Okay, so now I'm disagreeing with us, with our choices. I think that was a little bit risky. I think Silhouette still had, like, half health or something. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%, but I believe Silhouette still had, like, half health, and his Nullstone would have been back up by now. He could have turned around and probably saved Deadwood, I think. But, hey, I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he was less than I was originally predicting. Didn't we kill Devour? Or does he have that short of a death timer that he's already back up? I thought we killed him right at the beginning. Okay, so free tower. Apparently, sorry, Silhouette doesn't want to defend it. No, no! Crap. Oh, very late reaction time by me. That's okay, though. What? No, I died too early. So Silhouette, he's all over the map. That's ridiculous. I thought he used a TP to go bot. So please kill Silhouette. Nice job. Nice job. Very nice job indeed. Slither, like I said, Slither's playing really well. He's playing well. Voodoo Jester's playing pretty well. Even Blitz, I keep calling him Blitz. Oh my god. Even Berserker playing pretty well himself. Valkyrie, the weakest link of the team here, I would say, with maybe the only possible exception being me. I don't think I'm playing all too well. I don't think I'm playing poor. There have been a few mistakes. By no means have I been playing perfect, but I don't think I'm playing bad, just not good is all. I think I'm somewhere in the middle, you know, where the mistakes are kind of, you know, about even with the good plays and things of that nature. My next item is going to be a Soul's Bulwark, because I need to get that negative armor so that we can deal with Silhouette. Now, more and more items that allow me to kill Silhouette are awesome. A key thing to note is that Silhouette's Nullstone is not, it doesn't defend her from my Horn Strike, I do believe. I'm not 100% on that, but I believe it doesn't. I'm charging down here, but again, I don't think I'm going to be using it. I'll probably end up backing off. Oh, did I click her accidentally? Oh, apparently I can see anybody near her. Okay, I just want to just back off because... Oh, did we change our mind? Do we want to fight that? I was going to say, you guys should probably be leaving in a second. So the fact that Devour is really underleveled is great. Silhouette, though, is just playing so good. He's farming when he needs to be and not farming when he shouldn't be. It's phenomenal. He's got a TP on him, so he just jumps to fights. He's playing it really well. I don't want to take anything away from him. It's just his team is not doing all that good. Devour, pretty poor. A number of like weird initiations by. Okay, well, like I said, more Devour playing pretty poor stuff. Yeah, so it doesn't actually proc on the Nullstone. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. So I'm dead. I can attempt to get away, but yeah, no, it's not going to happen. So who'd we trade? No, we didn't get anybody. We didn't even get Deadwood. Okay. I think I'm ready to concede this. We're not going to win. It's just Silhouette's too big. He's getting too big. I'm sure these guys aren't going to want to concede because we stand a chance. It's not like it's over. It's not like we stand 0 chance. But the odds of us winning are pretty slim. We need Silhouette to make some fairly decently sized mistakes, specifically positioning mistakes to be able to come back from this. It's not likely, but it is possible. A comeback would be nice. He doesn't have any damage, is the good thing. I mean, Silhouette has innate damage from his abilities with that whole, stacking damage, as well as the fact that every time he uses an ability, it increases his attack speed like that. So that's nice too. But he doesn't have any. He hasn't really built any damage yet. It looks like he's going for Geosbane. He's just going like straight survival, which is nice too. I like to get one survivable item, sometimes Shrunken, sometimes Null, sometimes Geosbane, and I'm aware that Geosbane is damagey as well, but you kind of get it for the purpose of survivability with some damage. You know what I mean? The damage isn't the main reason you're getting that item. So the main reason you're getting it is usually for the illusion. So any item that has an activate, usually the reason you're getting it is for the activate. Not always, but in general, that's a rule of thumb. So if you're buying, let's say for example, Kuldra's Sheepstick for the mana regeneration, you're probably not getting the right item. Okay, you could get a better item for that, for mana regeneration, at that cost. It does give a lot of mana regeneration, but it's an extremely expensive item, So I'm just saying, keep in mind the fact that, it's usually the activate. Not always, there are cases where people will buy items and they'll have just in mind the abilities or not the abilities, rather, I guess the stats, and that's usually a mistake. Usually it's not the right item to get. And I'll give you a number of examples. Charged Hammer. People are like, oh, it has a lot of attack speed. I want a Charged Hammer. Well, no, because it has the ability. That's what you're getting it for, and the ability isn't as good as other items' abilities. So it's just something to note. Charge Top? Yeah. So I'm charging Silhouette. Charging Sil. I think we should back off. Did we decide we're going in on this? We could go. We could go. We got one top. So I'm getting like perma-stunned here because we didn't coordinate that well. We're not together in the slightest bit. I need to get out before I die. So I should get out and just come back at the end to do this. Did he not? I'm confused as to what just happened. Very confused as to what just happened. Charge, charge, charge. Can I get some sight for a charge, please? Charge. No, my god. Charge. Okay, so Deadwood's dead. Yeah, there's no way he's getting out of this. Not a chance am I going to let this go. Yep, okay. So, Deadwood for... Okay, we did good. Very good job. We need to push. Push. Push while still dead. Fast. We need to push while Silhouette's dead. So we got Silhouette, which is the good job. They did their job of getting him. It was kind of a little poor coordination there with the whole combining our abilities and such. We should have chained her. The problem is that all of our single target skills, with the only exception being, for the most part really, the only exception being maybe Blitz. I was going to say Blitz again. What's his name? Berserker's, his little stun. They're all kind of important, and we can't really... Oh, that was actually close. I would have died had that hit me. They're all really kind of important, and we can't really... We could actually kill him by himself, but we can't really just give them up to pop the Nullstone. Now, obviously, we have to. The one that would give it up would probably, I would say, Blitz... Oh my god. Berserker's ability. I would say Berserker's... his chain would be the one above any else that I would want to be popped on it. The other exception would be my charge. You don't want to pop my ultimate on that, and you don't particularly want to pop Voodoo Jester's stun on it, mostly because of the fact that Voodoo Jester's stun is, it does a lot. It stuns multiple targets over. Like, if you can get no creeps around and have it jump like that, jump and jump and jump from target to target, it's great. Yeah, so we don't really want to pop that, or his I'm not sure, that rejuvenation skill, I'm not sure what it's called, actually, Mojo. You don't really want to pop Mojo on that either, but, I mean, it's not... Okay, that was terrible. That was as bad as it could have had. Oh my god. Why did they try and do that? Really, guys? Jesus Christ. So my god. No, okay. So that probably just threw the game. If Silhouette just picked that up, which she should have, I don't think they would have given it to anybody else. Yeah, Silhouette did not pick that up. Okay, who picked up the token? Okay, so Solstice got the token, but still, that's still huge. Solstice is level 19, holy crap. There's really not much we can do. Even if it was 5v5, we probably wouldn't be able to defend this in a fair fight. I mean, the only way we can really defend these things or win fights is if we get the edge, like if we get a... oh god, no, come on. If we get, like, something like this would be nice. So, free kills, that's nice. Sorry, I couldn't talk there for a second, I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I was paying attention. So, the only time we can really do it is if we can get the initiation. That's really the only time we can win these fights. So, this is going to be our racks, and definitely GG. Yeah, I mean, we were barely kind of holding on without the racks. Now they got the racks on top of that. I don't see us coming back from this. I hope we're going to concede so we don't waste another 20 minutes, but I wouldn't put money on it if I was a betting man. I'm betting that they're probably not going to want to concede. That's just based off of the game. You know, players just don't like conceding. It's really, in general, players don't. So I'm going to go ahead and sell my vestments now, because at this point I don't need them anymore. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some more armor. More armor is awesome sauce to go against Silhouette. Really, that team in general, they have a lot of physical damage. But yeah, so we try to do Kongor without the proper warding, and that's what happens. So, as I've mentioned in many games, you know, Kongor wards, you gotta have... Can I pop it from here? Yeah, I can actually. That's interesting. So I thought what would happen was it would charge me to her, and then it wouldn't actually, it would stop me before I got to her, just so that you can't pop it at long range, but you actually can. That's interesting. I wouldn't think they would let you do that, but I guess technically it would make sense. It feels a little bit overpowered to me. Just in general, the fact that you have the ability to do that just seems a little bit unfair to players playing against a Rampage. But hey, it's not so unfair that I think it shouldn't be allowed, so it's okay. I don't want to kill these guys in here. I kind of want to pull them out, hopefully. That would be awesome if I could do that. I'm not going to get it now because I just hit that one. Yeah, I'm not going to get it. Oh, no, I missed it because of that. Okay. I'm aware there's a team fight going on. What I'm not aware of... Shit, did I just get the right one? Yes, I did. Okay, so that's nice. He's going to die either way, though, so... okay, yeah. This is not what I wanted to do particularly, but that's fine. Yeah, so we're dead. I can't really do anything for 2, 3, 1, 0 seconds. No, we're running. We're not fighting that. Oh my god, that was so you could run away. Alright, well, never mind then. You're on your own since you don't want to take my help, apparently. Okay, he got away. Maybe. By the look of things, it looks like he did. So that'd be nice if he gets away, actually. Silhouette. He gets Silhouette clones. Not very good at microing. That's one thing he could improve upon. I mean, I'm not really good at microing either, but what do we got up here? Free tower for Silhouette. Okay. Yeah, it's gone. Damn it. I want to keep popping that every time I can, just in case. I mean, usually the idea would be you do it when your heroes are about to initiate on her, but, I mean, in general, just as I just want, in case they ever plan to, whenever I see her, I want to try and keep that off cooldown so that she can't use it to save herself, essentially. Valkyrie. What the hell? That's all you items you have after I'm going to go farm for 30 minutes? Very disappointed. Okay, so... I mean, I have about the same amount, like, gold-wise of items, and I haven't been farming, so... I mean, that's pretty bad. I think I have more, actually. I might be mistaken, but... okay, so... Yeah, we can't really do anything. I mean, I'd like to say that, you know, if we just play it correctly, we'll come back, but really that's not the case. We need them to make mistakes to be able to come back into this game. It's how it is. I don't appreciate you trying to take that, actually, so that's kind of rude, just so we're clear. But hey, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. So you got post-haste. Again, the post-haste habit of getting post-haste before your items are complete. I think you're definitely out of position there, Slither. 1 PK or Deadwood on top of you, and you're going to be a sad panda. The world really is cold. Yeah, dude, you should back off. Thank you. Same thing, though. Post-haste before... I like the smoke here. That's pretty nice. Post-haste before your items. Don't understand it. Not sure why you did that. It wasn't even like you got post-haste early on, so you really were saving money on the TPs throughout the game, dude. You just recently got that. You got it after Gnomes, for sure. I know that. Let's see. Yellow. I mean, we could try this. I don't think we're going to be able to kill. No, I'm going to back off here. Yeah, never mind. Nah, it's too many of them. There was 3+. I was thinking they were going B, and he was just going to be out of position, and I could pull him and kill him, but that's not the case. We're out of position right here. 1 Deadwood, you know, PKing on us, and we're going to be very unhappy, so I don't think these people realize that can happen, but Deadwood's probably over here somewhere, would be my guess. That's where I would be if I was Deadwood. I would have gone into the trees, so you can essentially get behind your enemy and then PK right on top of them without having to notify them that you're there by walking up past the creeps. And I don't see Deadwood anywhere. He's purple, so I would imagine he's hiding somewhere over here in these trees. He could even be up here by now. I lost. I wasn't paying attention. That was my own fault. That was my own fault for trying to explain that. I have to buy back. Nothing I could do if I didn't buy back. That one's the real one. Unfortunately, it's not enough for me to just be here. Yeah, even me buying back, I don't think it's enough. Yeah, I highly doubt that it's enough. So, I mean, we'll see in a second here. Oh, ultimate. Ultimate. Thank you. I don't know what you were doing. Does he have token? Yeah, he still has token. So, and now I'm going to die. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so I'm going to go B real quick. Just regen up. Pop through the well. Popping in and out of the well actually helps a lot more than people realize it does. Going to go ahead and charge Deadwood. 3 kill on that, pretty much. Yeah, please get her. That shouldn't be allowed. Yeah, I was going to say, that's not going to be enough to get her free, is it? Thank God. Okay, so we need to try and push. We need to try and push. If we can't push at this point, and actually... No, I'm not going to... Oh, it's not going to be off cooldown in time. She's going to be invis. Yeah, okay, so nothing we could do. Damn it. Alright, so we can't push now either. The lanes are not this is just, can we just concede this? Like, it's at the point where we can't do anything. Even when we kill them, we can't push because we have to defend, and our lanes are too far on our side. Like, the odds of us coming back from this are, like, astronomically low. And I had to even buy back in that team fight, too, for us to be able to come back and win that, you know? I mean, not that I played an enormous role, but I certainly played a role. I mean, if you actually do the math, like, I'm back up at 1200. I really didn't, like, lose that much gold because I got some from the kills and such. So I came back a bit. I bounced back a number there, like a fair amount, but it's not enough. Not enough to, like, make us in a chance of winning this game now. That's certainly just not going to happen at this point. I mean, it's possible. I'm pretty much nothing in this game, coming back in this game, at least, is impossible. I just don't want to, like, try and say that this is the point where we still have a chance, because we really need them to make mistakes for us to be able to come back in this. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. And the fact that we've pretty much only had one word up, like, at all times during this game, if that, is pretty bad. That's part of the reason why we've lost. I don't know, these guys are talking trash. I'm not really listening. I'm not a big fan of trash talking. Games can change sides easily, and then you just look like an idiot when you're sitting there talking trash. I mean, if they were to make a mistake, we could come back in this with one team fight. If we catch Silhouette out of position or something, it's just not going to happen. Silhouette's been playing really good all game long. And, you know, I'll give mad props to you, Silhouette. Nice job being a douchebag there. Nice, you know, just mad. MVP, by far. Silhouette MVP. The rest of your team, pretty trash. So, for the most part, there's been a few exceptions. I mean, a few of your players have been good. But for the most part, pretty trash. Let's go ahead and pop that. I mean, we could try something. No, there's 3 of them. I can't guess which one to ult. It's not good for me. To try and guess is not helpful. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 good sir. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Let me pull you in. Free kill, please. Can we get some free kills? Yeah, thank you. Okay. One of these is not the real one. Okay, I was going to say she probably just sent in 2 fakes. That's what I would have done. Again, it's all about, you know, she's doing the same things I do. Yeah, we can't go in there and chase him, so he's gone. Let's just get some kills here. Some towers, hopefully. We can take this tower, maybe. No, actually, because Valkyrie's not with the team, so it's still 4v4. Yeah, so we can't even push this tower now. God, Valkyrie, can you, like, stop, dude? Seriously. He's just freaking AFK farming all game. Like, you have to... There's a point where you need to stop, and I really don't mind the damage from that ultimate, but what I really mind is the slow from that ultimate. It applies like a 30% move speed slow or something. It's pretty crazy. It's a fairly, you know, 30-40%. It's a fairly big movement speed slow. Actually, you know what? 30-40% seems too low to me. I'm going to change that. I want to say at least 50%. As a movement speed slow. That's, yeah, at least 50%. It's a huge, enormous... Did I just lose health? I just saw the shadow on my health bar. I thought I did. It's an enormously big movement speed slow. I mean, if you pay attention, I don't actually know. We'll ask, what's the move speed slow on your ult? I'm kind of curious, so I'll just ask. Maybe he'll be nice and tell me. It's probably unlikely that he will. Most time people just kind of troll and don't really watch it, but like 6,000%. I'm like, yeah, that's realistic. 50%. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's probably about 50%. It's at least 50%, I think is what I said. But that's a pretty big movement speed slow. I think it tapers off probably 2 seconds, I think would be an estimate, just based on how long it took me to regain my speed. 2 seconds, maybe 3, but probably 2. So I can actually pick this up again. I mean, there's no real reason to, but I mean, you know, it obviously still applies. You know, it's still helpful. It's just at this point, you know, it's not really all that helpful. But so I got demonic. That's nice. That'll help. Lowering her armor every little bit counts. You know. See, this is where she's really shining. She's not showing herself. We can't initiate onto her because she just doesn't show herself until, like, any point in the team fight, until, like, at the point where it's by far, see, there she is, but I'm not going to go on that. No, we need to initiate onto her. We can't just initiate and say, fuck it, and just pick someone. It doesn't work like that. I really don't want to use my ultimate on her, so I'm not going to attempt to, I mean, I don't want to waste my ultimate. I should rephrase that. I want to use my ultimate on her, but I don't want to use it to pop the null stone. It's not that long of a cooldown, but it's long enough that I need to have it. Don't force it. Actually, we're the ones that kind of do need to force it. We're very far behind. We don't need to force it, I mean, but we definitely need to kind of take opportunities that arise that was very close to being an opportunity that we needed to take. So we caught them. They weren't fully in position. They still, I think, were not by any... I think they would have won that fight either way, but they weren't, like, in the position where they were guaranteed to win that fight. And what really kind of chooses whether they win that fight is how we kill or don't kill Silhouette. If you've noticed, there have been fights where we do kill Silhouette, and it goes fairly well for us for the most part. All things considered. It doesn't go phenomenal, but it goes... Yeah, you shouldn't be there, bro. Way shouldn't be there. You don't have anything to get out. You're dead. Oh my god, TP, please TP. Oh, thank god. Jesus Christ. Even still, though, had they, like, had Deadwood portal keyed on you from here, it wouldn't have gone well for you. And now we got a Valkyrie ultimate on cooldown for 100 seconds. So that's kind of a big deal. I'm just going to go Behemoth's Heart next, because like I was saying again, they don't really have so much magic damage that it's worth picking up a Shrunken Head. They have some, but the bulk of their damage is with Silhouette's physical damage, really, not Silhouette's magical damage or anything. So I'm more so worried, and yeah, they probably will do Congo here in the next couple minutes. I'm more so worried about Silhouette's physical damage, so health is more valuable to me than magic armor. It's... Not that magic armor is useless, because they still have Devour. Deadwood's ult, I believe, is physical, or... I believe it's physical, though. I think I've checked this before. I believe it is physical. But other than that, I mean, Solstice does a fair amount of magic damage, but he also does a fair amount of physical damage. He's kind of a pretty decent hybrid. They definitely have a ward up here. Like, no doubt they have a ward up there. Deadwood, Devour was, like, looking like he was ready to hook. He was like, you're mine, Valkyrie, but I guess he decided against it. I would, if I was a betting man, I would definitely bet that they had a ward there, though. The real problem, though, is this Rax. Like, we're behind so much because of it. Yeah, we need to stop that Kongor, but, I mean, there's not much we can do about it, in all honesty. Easy Kongor, 3, 2, 2, 1, yeah. Well, not quite that quick, but, yeah, I want to pop that. I just want to keep it on cooldown. If I can keep that on cooldown, or off cooldown, rather, it's worth using my charge every now and then. Especially if we're about to fight. If we're about to fight, I will be more than willing to pop that so that we can actually choose to initiate onto her. And we're out of position because Valkyrie's not with us, so this is going to be a 4v5. Nice job with that hook, bro. Nobody even dodged the hook, and I wasn't even really... I didn't have enough vision to even pay attention to dodge it at the time, but... So... Nice... Oh, no. Nice job warding Kongor, I guess, so thank you for that. 3 wards. This congested is unnecessary. It's over warding. You don't need that. So we have literally this entire part of the lake here showing, with the only exception being this little bit. That doesn't work for us. So they must know that we know they're doing Kongor. This is clearly baiting. They want to bait it so that we don't initiate onto Valkyrie, or onto... can we get a stun? If you're not going to stun, why'd you ult? No! Oh my god, no. Can we get a free kill? We did get a free kill, but it wasn't totally free. We traded Berserker for it. Yeah, not a very good free kill. Let's see, can we get some more, perhaps? No, so I'm asleep. Nothing I can do. You literally can't do anything to stop the sleep with the exception of getting, magic immunity, but it's not worth it just for the sleep, so... You really can't do anything to stop it, though. That was a good trade, though. 3 for 0. I mean, it wasn't 0, actually. They got Blitzcrank. Oh my god, Blitzcrank again. They got Berserker. I don't know why I keep saying that. They got Berserker, but I guess he bought back? Yeah, he bought back. So, he bought back. I don't think that was necessary. Kind of a waste of his gold, in my opinion, but hey, I guess. They want to do Kongor. We could definitely do Kongor. I'm going to go defend this bottom lane. Who has the token? Zerk token. You want Zerker to take it? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine by me. If he takes it, it's fine by me. If Valkyrie takes it, it's fine by me if I take it. Preferably one of them, because they are, in my opinion, more damaging than me. I do a lot of crowd control. Care, I'm not with you. I gotta defend bot. I do a lot of crowd control, but they do more damage, I believe, between the two of them, especially Berserker. Care. I'm just gonna warn them over and over again. They need to be careful, just because... 2 of them, or that was 3 of them a minute ago, but just because 2 of them are dead doesn't mean Silhouette can't, kill you guys, so you gotta kind of be a little bit careful. I'm gonna charge down there in a minute. I want to push one more wave, sorry, just because I know they're not there. Please don't fight without me, guys. Please don't do that. Okay, god, this freaking Valkyrie. I hate this girl, seriously. Just D. Yeah, because you're an idiot and died. Sorry about that. Well, at least he apologized. At least he realized that it was his fault and he apologized. You know, it's one thing to just mess up. It's another thing to mess up and just be a jerk about it and like be like, no, I'm not doing anything wrong. It's all your guys' fault. No, you know what? That was her fault. You need to get out, dude. Dark green, dark green. Okay, nice TP. Thank you. So dark green teleporting out. I don't need to teleport out. Just because they're not coming for me. They don't know I was there. They probably figured I went back all the way. I'm actually going to kill the Ancients. A little bit risky, but I'm going to kill them. I'm not going to stack them because of how long the extra time it would take me to do it. I'm getting close to my Axe of the Malphites, which is nice. Hopefully that'll make a difference. They might have a ward there. They kind of converged a little bit when I was doing that. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe they were just checking. Who knows? Careful. Care. PK. Yeah, you need to be careful there, guys. Okay, good job. So, good awareness. I mean, I kind of warned them, but maybe they would have seen it anyways. Good awareness. The only thing, if Valkyrie hadn't died, we would be looking pretty good. So, Valkyrie, you're doing pretty shitty, dude. I mean, even for someone who was behind at the beginning in AFK farming, like, you kind of need to get it together. Like, you've been there. I've seen at least 2 or 3 times where you haven't been with the team when you should have been. And there was that one time right down here where I was just pushing that back. I pushed one lane too many, one wave. I should have gone to help the team one wave sooner, but I saw you dying, so really there was no point. I didn't think I was going to be able to do anything, so, which I wouldn't have been able to. So, but just, you know, you kind of need to, there's a balance point between farming and helping your team, and you aren't really getting it. I'm not sure if you're doing that on purpose or if you're just accidentally not being with the team or what the deal is, but, and I was just going to keep denying because any extra gold they can get, really, I don't want them to have. We should not be here. I mean, even as a 5-man, we want to be the ones to initiate, not them. So if they initiate on us, that's bad. That means it's not terrible, but that means we're probably going to get, like, in trouble. Yeah, gank the jungle. Good job. Nice job knowing that that's what we need to do. I'm kind of saving for buyback on top of getting my heart. I don't really want to invest in the heart instantly as soon as I get all the gold because I would like to have money for buyback. They probably have wards. I'm not sure what they're doing or where they are. Maybe they're farming our jungle. So it's a possibility. This is a little bit ballsy to go out that far. Okay. So we can fight this. As long as we initiate on correct targets, we can fight it. I'm ult charging and ult. Oh god, no. Can I get... Nope, I charged a bit too far there. I think that was a bit my fault. Oh, nice tablet. I don't think it's going to be enough, but nope. Nice job. So we got another one there. Oh, we can get Solstice. Maybe not actually. B. Wait for the illusion to wear off, or kill it if we can. When she uses skills like that, you need to be aware that you can just wait for them to wear off or things like that. It does delay the push a bit, and maybe that was her original intent to begin with, and that's fine. That's what her original intent was. Then she's doing a pretty good job. I want to keep that popped. If I can keep popping that, that's good. That's nice. Just focus her, guys. Nice job. Nice perma stun. There, exactly. That's why I was popping it. Kill the tower before it kills Berserker. Nice job. That might be GG if she doesn't have enough for buyback, actually. If she can't buy back, that could be GG right now. Can she? Nope. Doesn't look like it. So, yeah, that might be game over. We can get, bot. All tank. No, we can't go B. We can't go B. Guys, this is our chance to end it. We have 50S on Sill's death. We could get more than 1 Rax. No, guys. Why are we going B? No. Please don't do that. Thank you. I mean, Devourer's up now too, but I can tank it. You don't need to be the one to tank it. Yeah, now you might be dead, dude. Yeah, just... Oh, he has the token, so... I'm not upset about that. That's okay, you're dead now, dude. Yep. Alright, I'm on an onslaught, really? Yeah. See, we can get more than 1 Rax. I hadn't even thought. He had the token that he definitely shouldn't have gone B. What the hell was that? I really hope that was like a misclicked ability use and not on purpose. B after this. We shouldn't stay after this. I can get my heart now. I don't need to totally save for buyback now that we have a huge lead. See, this is what I was saying, that if they made mistakes, such as that one, Silhouette getting too ballsy out of position there. Oops, I meant to press a different button. The same concept, if you get out of position, you can still die. You're not invincible just because you're doing quite well, alright? You're 12-5. If you have a really good score, I'll give that to you. But again, same thing, you're not invincible, so Keep that in mind, Silhouette. You guys on top should be... You should be... Just be and regen. Sil is up. Don't fight without full. I'm assuming they'll understand that I mean full HP and such. Yeah, let Berserker take it. No, guys, please don't make these mistakes. We're getting a little bit ballsy here. We shouldn't just, do things just to do things, okay? We're ahead, but if we lose this advantage, we lose this advantage. So, I want to pop Silhouette's, her Nullstone. That would scare her to death. Gonna go ahead and pull him back, steal his movement speed, hit him. Oh, my freaking Horn Strike wasn't up. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and just beast all over him. He doesn't realize that he's not gonna beat me like that. He's not gonna beat me like that either, so I'm not sure what he was planning on doing. And they did not get Silhouette. Okay, so that's unfortunate, but without the rest of her team, it really doesn't make a difference. You're dead. Oh, that's GG. GG, well played. So again, like I was saying in the other video, it's bad manner to say it before the end of the game, but I just want to make sure that I say it so that, it's not bad manner to not say it. I'll tank, kill the tower. GG, you paid Dev. Yeah, we paid him. We paid him all game. So I feel bad for actually voting to concede that. That was one hell of a comeback. Let's see. A Silhouette. 328. I was expecting more than that, Silhouette. I'm a little bit disappointed, in all honesty. I was expecting 400 plus, so that's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, just a bit. Item-wise, I'm actually... Okay, so... I'll talk about that in a sec. I want to go down the list. Devour, you played terribly. You played probably at, I would say, 1300 level, would be my guess. 1300, maybe 14s. That was bad. Your items aren't bad. I don't mind the items. I don't like Striders on Devour. I like Ghost Marchers, but I like Striders when you're behind on Devour. If you can't get a good start, if you can't get good ganks, it's just sometimes you can't do it. In this game, it was his own fault, but sometimes you can't do it, and it happens, and then I'm fine with you getting Striders on Devour. That's okay. Because you're behind, you can't necessarily afford to pay for, Ghost Marchers, and, it's kind of a waste of gold when you need survivability items as opposed to those things. Not that Ghost Marchers aren't survivability, but it's not as much as, like, a Helm, for example. I don't agree with Helm. I don't really like Helm on Devour. A lot of people do. I think you could get better items. Soul's Bulwark would have been great. I know they had one, but you can keep them on negative and positive, and gives you the benefit still. They don't stack with negative, negative, or positive, positive, but they do stack with negative, positive, so keep that in mind. Yeah, other than that, your items are fine. I'm fine with the Blood Chalice. You were missing so many hooks, man. So many hooks. Some of them were just dodged by me as well as other people. Some of them were just mistakenly, just your own fault, so no excuses on those ones. Okay, Silhouette. So you got Nullstone first, then you went for Geosbane, and then I don't know if you got Shieldbreaker or Shrunken first. If you got Shieldbreaker and then Shrunken, I disagree with it. I think you should have gotten Shrunken first. I'm not upset if you went Shrunken and then Shieldbreaker. I'm not upset, but I think a Savage Mace would have done so much better than a Shieldbreaker would. I'm guessing what this person playing Silhouette didn't think about is that all that bonus attack speed, it propagates for the proc on your Savage Mace. That plus 100 damage, you have a chance to do it every time you attack. So on a hero such as Silhouette, i.e. one that has an ability that increases attack speed, but just one that, gets high attack speed, Silhouette has so much high attack speed because of the ability that it's an amazing item. I would have much more loved to see a Savage Mace as opposed to that Shieldbreaker. Other than that, though, I think that's fine, depending on your order, but yeah. Let's see, Deadwood, so there were at least 3 or 4 times you initiated onto the wrong person. So pay attention to that, man. That was a little bit odd. Other than that, though, your items are fine. I assume that you went Shieldbreaker, or sorry, Soul's Bulwark and then Shrunken Head, but I'm fine either way, in all honesty. I would prefer the Soul's Bulwark first, so that you can kind of, optimize your ganking potential early on, because that gives you negative armor for enemies, and your ultimate is physical, so it'll make your ultimate do more damage, but it's not that big of a deal if you got it the other way around. Okay, Solstice. No. So, Savage Mace is okay, depending on which order you got it in. It's not great, but it's okay. Frostwolf Skull, okay, but not great. It's okay, again, but not great. So you got 2 items that require high attack speed to kind of get the full effects of them, really. Not as much the Frostwolf Skull, but again, you need to have a fair amount. And then the Savage Mace, you need high attack speed. But then you didn't build any attack speed items, so I'm a little bit confused there. You got Lifesteal and Frostwolf Skull, so doubly confused. Don't get 2 attack modifiers, doesn't make any sense. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. You're not optimizing your ability to do damage and do things, okay? So that's bad. So I don't really agree with any of your items. Even your boots, actually, I like Ghost Marchers better on Solstice, but hey, I could see Steam Boots to an extent, but I think I personally like Ghost Marchers better. Succubus, loved your items, actually. You were misplaying a fair amount. You were out of position a number of times, but other than that, pretty good. I'm assuming you were warding, I don't know. If you weren't warding, then that's bad of you. If you were, then good job. Let's see, CK for the whole team, so for the whole Legion team. Actually, you know what, I'll just do CK for everybody at the end. So, Berserker, oh my god, Berserker. Those items are awesome sauce, with the only exception being Charged Hammer. I don't get it. I don't get Charged Hammer on him. You would almost never get that on a melee hero, even despite everything else that's wrong with the item. Even for ranged heroes, you wouldn't get that on a melee hero usually. And then you got Nullstone. So Nullstone's fine, Insanitarius fine. I love Insanitarius on that hero. Even Symbol of Rage, totally fine. I'm fine with that. Not fine with the shield, with the Charged Hammer. A Shield Breaker would have been better. Demonic Breastplate would have been better. If you want like a damagey or attack speed item, those two would have been great. Either or. Maybe even like let's see, a Mock. If you got it at a certain point, depending, past a certain point, it loses its effect, but. You got Insanitarius. If you had then gotten Mock right after that, because I know you did quite well early game. If you had gotten Mock right after that, I would have been okay with it. As long as you get it pre-30, 35 at the latest, I'm okay with Mock. If you get it past 35, you shouldn't be getting Mock, because it's too late for its effects to be really useful. Yeah, so other than that, your items are okay. Voodoo Jester, let's see. So I'm imagining you went Gravelocket first and then Shrunken. And then probably your Staff of the Master afterwards. I would have preferred a Sheep Stick rather than Staff of the Master, but you did quite well, man. You were doing pretty good all around, warding some of the time, not as much as I would have liked, but it's okay. You did pretty good. Your items, same thing. I would have preferred a Sheep Stick, but it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Valkyrie. So you went I think you went Savage Mace first. I think you went Savage Mace, then Geo's Bane, then Shrunken Head. So that's a very odd order, very wrong order. You should have gone, if you're going to get those 3 items, you should have gone probably the Geo's Bane first, then Shrunken, then Savage Mace. Savage Mace is more of a late game item, specifically because of the fact that it relies on attack speed to really get the full benefits. So you want to have a high level so that you're getting the most agility, so that way the attack speed is more relevant. If you get it early on, I'm not saying it's wrong, it just won't be as beneficial as other items will, because it relies on attack speed quite a bit. So, it's just something to keep in mind. Other than that, let's see, Voodoo Jet, I already talked about him, sorry, Slither. Okay, so the post-haste thing I already commented on, I don't agree with it, and you didn't get it early enough to even have like a very valid argument for it, so I don't totally get it. Gnome's Wisdom I'm actually fine with on him. I don't particularly like that item on a lot of heroes, but on him it's alright because of his spam ability. Helm, I love Helm on him. You got a Shaman's Headdress, which is okay. They don't have a super crazy amount of magic damage, so I don't think you needed that. I think you could have stopped at Mystic Vestments and invested the rest somewhere else, but that's fine. And you got a Dawnbringer. It's okay, I guess. I would have preferred to see like a Geometer's Bane, and then, start building something else. I don't think you need all the other stuff, but it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. And then myself, I like my items. The only thing, maybe a Shrunken Head, depending on who you ask. I don't think it was necessary, but, apparently a bunch of people in my team did, at least 2. Between Valkyrie and Voodoo Jester, especially for me, because I was tanky, I don't think it's necessary, but just in general, I don't think it was super necessary. I think, a Nullstone would have been better for any of those 2 who did pick up Shrunkens. Like Berserker got a Nullstone. I think a Nullstone would have been great. I could have even used a Nullstone, but I really like Nullstone only if you get it early on. So if you get it past like 25 minutes, it's not that it's worthless, it's just that then you're not getting the full effects of it really, because the regen isn't really as relevant late game. So usually you want to get it early on. Whereas Shrunken Head, it doesn't apply as much. You can get it at any point in the game, really, although obviously you would like it at a point that's, you're starting to get, stun locked and focused and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, it doesn't have, like, properties that don't really scale well late, so it's not as relevant. Okay, Creep Farm. Mine was a bit below where I would have wanted it to be. I had a bit of a rocky start with those deaths. I was still helping the team, so, it wasn't terrible. My GPM was still fine because of the assists and stuff, but I didn't get to farm as much, so my CK dropped a little bit. It's not a huge excuse, but, 265 isn't terrible. If I was like 100, it would have been terrible. But, at least 300 at an hour mark is where you want to be, at least. You should be higher than that. So, Slither, you did fine for a Slither, CK-wise. Valkyrie, you did okay, considering, you didn't do okay considering you were AFK farming for a very large portion of the game, but, just in a normal game, that's an alright creep score, but you didn't do very good considering the fact that you AFK farm, so fix it. Voodoo Jester, fine for Voodoo Jester. Berserker, great job, man. I don't know how you were farming so well. Berserker doesn't really have any great abilities for farming, so you know what, I give you mad props for that one. Good job with the farming. Well, it was probably the charged hammer, but good job for farming, you know what I mean? You really had good CK this game. Succubus, about where I would expect her to be. Solstice, you probably should have been a little bit higher, but it probably goes back to your weird items, to be honest with you. But it's still fine. Just about 300. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Deadwood, you should have been way higher. You should have been at least 200, man, so get it together. I wasn't watching you, so I can't tell you where the mistakes were, but I'm just telling you that's you as Deadwood, you should have at least 200 in an hour-long game. Silhouette, again, your CK is, at the mark where you want it to be, at least 300, but you should have had more considering how well you were doing. But I'll get to that in a sec because your GPM is something I want to talk about. And then Devourer, you should have had at least 150 probably, even considering how bad you were doing. So, okay, GPM. So everybody on my team did fine. Everybody in the enemy team did pretty poor except for Silhouette and Solstice. So Silhouette, so you had decent CK, and you went 9-1 or 10-1 before we even killed you once. So your GPM should have been higher than this. I was expecting to see at least a 400 GPM from you. The reason it's not is because of those deaths late game. You were kind of caught out of position a couple times. That Nullstone doesn't make you invincible, man. I used my charge to pop it at least 2 times that it resulted in you dying. I know at least 2 times. It should be more than that even maybe, but it's easily popped with one single target, and then we can kill you. So you're not invincible. Keep that in mind. Your positioning was good all early game. Fine, early game. You were doing great, and then you kind of threw it a little bit late game. So, but hey, it's okay. And then, like I was saying, I just want to come back to the fact that just because they had a harder carry doesn't mean they won the game. You see, it comes down to team play and mistakes and things of that nature. They definitely were in the lead for a certain part of the game. Of course, we were in the lead for a certain part of the early game. But so yeah, so it was actually a really good game by both teams. There were obviously people who screwed up on both teams, i.e. Devourer for the enemy team. I would say Valkyrie for this team, but, even some people would argue there were a certain amount of mistakes from me. So, either way, though, it was still a pretty good game. We ended up coming out on top. That was surprising to me. I didn't think it was going to happen because of how well Silhouette was playing, but, hey, it came down to it, and it did happen, so... mistakes, team. It's a team game in all in all. So it doesn't really make that big of a difference if one hero is doing great. You need a team. So either way, it went quite well. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. That'd be nice. Like and subscribe. You guys know where the buttons are. If you want to hit them, feel free. If not, that's cool too. Or dislike if you want, and I'd appreciate if you tell me why you disliked it. That would be great. Other than that, that is all I wanted to talk about. So again, thank you for watching. And that's it. GG, well played, guys. Elfis out.